All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be our pick a card reading. So we're going to take a look and see what does this person on your mind want to say to you at this moment in time. Okay, so we have three piles here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So just take a moment to see which one is calling you, and then we're going to get some messages and see what's going on. What is this person thinking? Or not what they're thinking, what do they want to say to you? So I have a huge stack of messages. So we are going to get lots of messages, as well as I'm going to be using the deck that I created here as well. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. I'm just going to move these over. Alright, so if you guys chose this crystal here, what does this person want to say? So the first message to you is, the thought of you with someone else kills me. So they're feeling kind of jealous right now. This person is thinking a lot about potentially you being with someone else, and it's definitely not a thought that they like to have. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. Alright, so we have, you make me feel so nervous. So you give this person anxiety at times. You make this person nervous. Okay, so maybe you've seen this in them, maybe you've noticed this in them, that sometimes when you're around they get a little bit shaky, maybe they lose their breath. Definitely you cause this person to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but in a good way. We have you're the best I've ever had. Okay, so this person is definitely comparing you to other people, and they're feeling like you're the best that they've ever had. This could be just in general, this could be sexually, this could be both potentially. Wow, and then we literally have, this is true love. Wow, okay, positive energy for pile number 1. Okay, so my voice just sort of cracked as I was doing this reading pile 1. So what that makes me think is that this person has so much that they want to say that they're probably not saying to you. Wow, see how my throat is literally like okay. Especially with the nervousness here, maybe this person is too scared to vocalize some of these things to you, but obviously they feel very strong. They're saying, this is true love, you're the best that I've ever had. They're worried about you potentially being with someone else, so they're kind of revealing their jealous side here. Okay, we have anxious attachment. So this person could have anxious attachment, or maybe they're seeing that you have anxious attachment, or maybe this person has developed an anxious attachment in regards to you. Okay. Maybe, okay, I think it's more that they've seen that in you, because we have, you don't have to try so hard, I like you. So it could be that someone in this connection is revealing more of an anxious side, and typically people who have an anxious attachment do put in a lot of effort when they don't necessarily need to. So this person is saying, like, don't worry, you know, I do have feelings for you. You don't have to try too hard. I'm already there. Like, this person is already there emotionally, that you don't really have to do anything to impress this person, you know? Okay, so their message to you is, I'm so torn right now. So there could be something that's kind of affecting this person when it comes to maybe vocalizing how they feel. Let's see. Hopefully they're not with someone else. Oh, this is what it is. This feels too scary for me right now. So that's what I was saying with the you make me feel so nervous. I feel like there's something about this connection or something about you that definitely causes this person's anxiety to sort of pick up. So they may feel like it's a little bit too scary indulging in this connection at this point. Oh my gosh, this is what I was just saying. Look, I'm going to confess how I feel about you very soon. So yeah, remember what I was talking about with the throat chakra, how my throat just started to get, it was closed? I feel like this person has not told you any of this. I don't think they've told you any of this. And so they've been torn between their fears and also just expressing their truth. And I feel like this person is getting to this point where, like, no, I need to confess how I feel. So this person is saying, very soon I'm going to tell you all of these things. Because I feel like this person has been holding back a lot of this. Okay. Yeah, they're going through it. They have the card saying, I'm feeling empty right now. So this person is kind of running on empty. They may be struggling with their mental health a little bit, especially if they have anxiety, and they're, you know, having to face their fears. They're definitely feeling empty. If you guys are not together, they're feeling the void. Okay. I just saw the message. I wrote you a long message, and then deleted it. It didn't fully come out, but it did flip over. So that could be that this person maybe wrote something out to you, but they never sent it. They were too scared to send it. Yeah, because look, we have this is too overwhelming for me right now. So again, it's like this is too scary for me right now. This is too overwhelming. But nonetheless, they do have these feelings. It's just a matter of them getting over it so they can actually, you know, confess this to you. Okay, so pile number 1. That is what your person wants to say. So I hope this resonated. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I do have personal readings for $20 off. The promotion code is in the description box. Okay, so let's move on to the rose quartz. All right, first message is there's no one else, only you. Okay, so maybe you guys were worried that there was someone else. For those of you where maybe there was someone else in the past, this is this person kind of reassuring you and saying like, you know, there's only you. You know, potentially you don't have to worry about someone else. So I don't know if you had to in the past or they're just kind of giving you that reassurance. What does this person want to say? I don't like that so many people desire you. So this person's really giving you that reassurance that like, hey, I don't want anyone else. There's only you. But I don't like that so many people desire you. So I feel like this person is a little bit self-conscious or maybe a little bit insecure of the people who want you or the attention that you potentially could get. And we have I compare everyone to you. So there's a lot of focus on like other people. If you notice like with these cards, this person is focused on like they're getting distracted by outside people, you know? That's what it seems like. This really was probably stemming from insecurity, but I feel like this person, you know, they meet people and they compare them to you and go, nope, no one is like my person, you know? And that's why they're saying there's no one else, only you. So let's see. We have, I wish you would focus more on yourself and less, and less on me. Okay, so maybe this person has felt like in the past you kind of neglected yourself to focus on them. They might have saw that. This could also be them too, but I'm gonna read it how I'm seeing it. So maybe there are times where you focus more on them and they like it when you focus more on yourself. Wow, we have I'm thinking about a proposal. So this person has thought about proposing to you. This person has thought about stepping things up, like potentially bringing the connection to the next level depending on where you are. So this person's quite serious about you. And then we have I feel guilty. So there's something that this person did in the past or said in the past that they're really thinking about a lot, and there's a guilt that's coming up for them. So for those of you, it's going to be, you know, this is a general reading, so it'll be different for all of you, but think back to maybe something that they did or something that they said. Just know that they do feel guilt over that, okay? So what does this person want to say to pile number 2? What do they want to say to you? I was worried I wasn't good enough for you. Okay. So that could be what they're feeling guilty about. Maybe they allowed their insecurities of not feeling like they were enough to potentially sabotage the connection, or maybe they hurt you because of this, because there is an insecurity of not feeling like they're good enough. And, you know, that could be something to do with this too. I don't like that so many people desire you. They might have been comparing themselves. Yeah, there is an insecurity for sure. Look at this. What do you even see in me? I think that this person kind of just sits there and thinks to themselves like, pile 2 could have that person and that person and that person. Why would they want me? And I think they sabotage this because they got in their head. Instead of seeing their own value, they were comparing themselves. And that was what I was saying at the very beginning with pile 2, is like this person's too focused on other people. So even, it's interesting because they're saying, I wish you would focus more on yourself and less on me, but I kind of feel like that's what this person needs to do, is like this person needs to focus more on themselves and they need to focus less on other people. Let's see. We have, would you respond back? So this person is thinking about saying something to you, but they're like, are you going to respond, or how are you going to respond? But again, there's this kind of fixation on like, on other people, you know, it's like, how are you going to respond? So I think this person honestly needs to give themselves the advice that they're giving you. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. I test you to see if you really love me. So this person has done things, and that could be what they're feeling guilty about, is they test you. They do little things, and this is often, people who do this typically have a fearful, avoidant attachment style, if you guys are aware of attachment styles. But the whole testing thing is usually a fearful, avoidant tactic. It's kind of like I'll give you an example of what a test may be for a fearful avoidant. They may even say something about like another person. Like they may talk about another person just to see if you care, like just to see if you're going to get jealous. Things like that. They may also like maybe not respond to a message to see if it bothers you, like things like that. They'll do that to test you. But I feel like maybe this person tested you too much in the past, and it could have, you know, caused issues between the two of you, and now they're feeling guilty because they know that that was really just coming from their own insecurities and kind of needing that reassurance without actually just saying it straight up that they needed that reassurance. Okay, let's grab one more message. And the last message is, yeah, if I don't love myself, how can I possibly love you? So again, overriding energy is sort of an insecurity. And again, this is what I was saying at the beginning, this is why this person is so focused on other people, right? But just know, in their mind, you're the only person that they want, right? It's just them overcoming their own stuff. So pile 2, that's what this person wants to say to you. So I hope that resonated. If you guys want to book something personal, I do have $20 off. The information is in the description box. All right, so let's move on. Pile number 3. Oh, so their message is, I'm going to call, text, or DM you. So expect some messages. I just looked up 2 and it was 1 or 11:11, so that could be relevant for some of you guys. So this person is planning on either texting you, calling you, or sending you a DM on Instagram. We have no one has ever made me feel this way before. So this person has very strong feelings for you. They have never felt this way about someone before. Okay, interesting. Positive so far. Let's see. Sorry, these are stuck together. This is like a huge pile of messages. Yeah, aw, you're the most beautiful person I've ever met. And if you're a man, you're the most handsome person I've ever met. This is cute. Pile number 3. So this person is definitely seeing you as number 1, empress quality, emperor quality, right? No one else has ever made them feel this way. In their eyes and in their mind, you're the most beautiful person that they've ever met. So there's obviously some very strong feelings for you. If you have not heard from this person, expect a call, expect a DM, expect a message. Ooh, I put you in the friend zone because I was scared. So it could be that some of you guys are thinking to yourself, there is no way that this person feels this way because maybe they did friend zone you. But now you're seeing why. So even if they didn't like say to you, oh, you're in the friend zone, or didn't say like, oh, let's be friends, they may have just given you the impression that they didn't really have like any romantic feeling for you. But this is mainly because of their fear. So maybe they're wanting to tell you what they actually feel. Yeah, a lot has changed since then. So you guys have a history. This is definitely someone from your past where maybe they weren't able to express themselves, or, you know, like I said, they put you in the friend zone in the past. So they're saying that a lot has really changed from that point on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, all I can think about is that night. Interesting. Okay, so this to me feels like someone who you knew in the past, and they never really told you actually the extent of their feeling for you, okay? And if they didn't like verbally say, let's be friends, I think this person gave you the impression that it was nothing more than that. Even if they didn't say it, right? And so maybe you guys kind of went your separate ways. Maybe there was one night specifically where you're like, is something gonna happen? I think something's gonna happen, like, you know, that kind of energy, but maybe it never did. But there was like a hint of something. And I just get the sense that you guys had a falling out at some point, and now this person is going to be reaching out because a lot has changed, and I think this person potentially is ready to tell you how they actually feel. I don't know if it took like being away from you for this person to realize, or if they always knew, but they were just too scared to tell you. So let's see what else they want to say. What does this person want to say? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, this feels like past energy. I never want to see you again. I think that the two of you had a negative falling out. Like, I think you had like something that happened in the past where this person got really upset, and they said in their mind, like, I never want to see you again. I think this person got really angry, or you got really angry. But this does feel like past energy. And because look at this, we have I will never give up on us. But again, look at that's very conflicting, right? So I think that this person definitely went through it emotionally when it came to you, where they were feeling to themselves like, you might have brought up such a strong reaction in this person that they thought, I never want to see this person again. But then at the same time too, they're like, but I'm never going to give up, you know? And that to me feels like someone who might have fallen in love with you, to be completely honest. Because when you kind of flip like that, you kind of flip from like that sort of love-hate, typically your feelings are pretty deep, you know? So I'm definitely sensing that this person has very strong feelings for you that they did not express. Yeah, look, I'm burning with passion for you. And we have, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I don't think about you every day. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have not spoken in a while, I think that there was a pretty painful falling out for the two of you, but you are going to be hearing from this person. They're burning with passion, and they've been thinking about you every day since, you know? And even they're saying here, so it says, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I don't think about you every day. And then we have, all I can think about is that night. So there's some memory that the two of you guys have that they keep playing out in their mind because they're burning with passion for you, and they're thinking about those positive memories. So they're not ready to give up on this, and you guys will be hearing from this person, okay? So guys, I hope that this resonated. If you want to book your own personal reading, I do have $20 off with a promotional code, which is in the description box. All right, but I'm sending you guys absolute love and light, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Take care.